Hello friends, Ben here for Giant Loop, and today I'm excited to tell you all about our fabulous Mototrekk Panniers. These are our Giant Loop Mototrekk Panniers. They are a fully waterproof, dry bag style pannier, 25 liters of storage for all your motorcycle camping gear, your tools, and all the other necessities you need, whether you're going out overnight, for the day, or on a multi-day trip on a BDR or something like that. The Mototrekk Panniers are our most budget-friendly soft panniers, and they work great on anything from a dual sport or a dirt bike all the way up to a full-on adventure bike like my Norden 901 here. Our friend Critter Moto uses his to travel internationally from Canada all the way to Oregon and back. And I made a video on that so you can check out his setup, but the centerpiece of that setup is these Giant Loop Mototrekk Panniers. You can also increase the storage of your Mototrekk Panniers by adding our Giant Loop Possibles pouches to the front and rear. As you can see here, you can do just one or the other or both, and you can do that on both sides to add up to 16 liters of additional storage to the 50 total liters you already have in the two Giant Loop Mototrekk Panniers. These panniers are sold as a pair and they mount in 3 different ways. The first is directly to the rack. No additional mounting plates or hardware required. The second is to our Giant Loop quick release mounting plates using the straps already included with the bag. And the third is bolted directly to the Giant Loop pannier mounts. I made a video about each of those options, all of which I will link for you in the description below. But it is quick and easy to take these on and off your bike if you're using the Giant Loop quick release pannier mounts. And if you're not, it's pretty simple and easy to load them and mount them anyway because of the quick release magnetic strap on the back of the bag. They have a roll top closure, meaning it's waterproof inside. And as I mentioned, they also include lash loops to add our Giant Loop Possibles pouches. I've actually added one of each kind to this bag. You can see I've got the First Aid branded Possibles pouch in the front. That's where I would keep my first aid kit, quick and easy to find. And then on the rear is our regular Possibles pouch, which has tools and tire changing setup. These bags are completely designed to work with the lashing loops that are here on the side. And there's 2 different ways to mount Possibles pouches if you decide you want to. This is actually just the webbing straps that come with the Possibles pouch. So I've used those on the First Aid pouch on the front. And on the rear, I've actually used Giant Loop pronghorn straps, which you can get from our website too. And as you can see, the strap from the bag that holds down the roll top actually comes up and over the pannier pocket for additional security. These panniers also include 2 traveler shoulder straps for backpack style carrying. You can actually put 1 strap on each bag and have 2 shoulder straps, or you can use both straps on 1 bag and turn it into a backpack. You can also strap those straps across the back of the bike to provide additional support between your panniers. It has comfortable rubber molded carry handles for easily moving your bags from your bike to your tent or your hotel room. And they use 6 webbing connection points per pannier to mount to the pannier mounts. And they utilize a unique system where increasing the tension on the front buckles actually tightens up and makes the grip on whatever you've mounted the panniers to even tighter and better and more secure. These panniers also feature very convenient elastic keepers on every strap, enabling you to take up your slack and keep it out of the way without fear of it ending up in your chain, your tire, or something like that. So if you're in the market for some waterproof soft panniers, you want to buy one thing and be ready to go right out of the box, you cannot go wrong with the Mototrekk Panniers. As I mentioned, they come in a pair. They'll strap directly to whatever luggage rack you might have. And if you decide you want to upgrade along the way and add additional storage in the form of Possibles pouches or more convenient mounting and dismounting with the Giant Loop pannier mounts, those are always going to be there for you. Also, if you want to buy the Mototrekk Panniers and the pannier mounts at the same time, you can actually save an additional 10% by buying them together on our website, giantloopmoto.com. So if you have any questions about the Mototrekk Panniers, if you've used the Mototrekk Panniers, what has been your experience? Please leave that in the comments. If you have questions about gear setups, or what kind of gear might work best for your bike, please don't hesitate to reach out via email or use the chat now feature on giantloopmoto.com to be connected with one of our gear gurus who will walk you through your setup, figure out your needs, and help you make sure you end up with the right stuff for your bike and what you're planning to do. Don't forget that all of our products are backed by our limited lifetime warranty and that all purchases of over $75 from giantloopmoto.com ship for free. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more gear overviews, sale announcements, how-tos, and other great content. And don't forget that YouTube subscribers save 10% with promo code SUBSCRIBER. Thank you for watching. Go light, go fast, go far with Giant Loop.